How you guys doing today? Today is Sunday, July 13th, 2024. I want to I want to ask a question. And I know you guys may be able to relate. Um, how many of you guys can relate to believing that unconditional love used to exist? Because for years, I used to believe that unconditional love existed. For years I did. When it comes not just when it comes to intimate relationships, but when it comes to family as well. I used to literally believe that unconditional love existed when it came to people. But what I'm realizing and what I had to understand is that unconditional love does not exist. I used to think that your family or your parents could love you unconditionally. Unconditional love does not exist. I had to understand that people love you based on how you make them feel. So if you're not doing anything to make them feel good, then they're not going to love you. And this can even pertain to family as well. This even includes family as well. Um, if you don't if you don't have certain things, people are not gonna love you. What I had to understand when it comes to the whole thing of love, if you don't look good to people, if you don't have a lot of material possessions, then they're not gonna love you. If I had to understand that love is based on tangible things. It's based on conditions. It's based on circumstances. That's what love is based on. And I'm sure a lot of you guys fell into the trap as well, believing that unconditional love existed, because unconditional love does not exist. If I'm sure a lot of you guys may have family members that don't even associate with you. But if you was to hit the lottery tomorrow for $35 million, just imagine the love and respect that you would get from people. Just imagine how many cousins that never deal with you would now want to hit you up. Hey, what's up, man? Let's go to Roof Chris. Let's go pop some bottles. Let's go turn up. That's why I had to understand that love is based on circumstances. It's all about how you make a person feel. Even when it comes to women, women think you're ugly. You hit the lottery for 30, $40 million, they don't think you ugly no more. You can get all the bad chicks. All the women want to sleep with you now because you got the money. This is something that I would teach my kids early if I was a parent, that love is based on conditions when it comes to people. Even when it comes to your own family, people do not love you out of the kindness of their own heart. People only love you based on what you look like or what they can get out of you. So if a person can't benefit nothing from dealing with you, then they're not going to love you. Matter of fact, they're going to hate you and despise you. That's what I had to learn. People only love you based on conditions and what you can produce. So if you don't look good to people, and if you don't have nothing that's a valuable, if you don't have nothing that's of a valuable asset, people are not going to love you. They're going to hate you. Even your own family will hate you because you don't look good or you don't have certain things. And I think when people truly understand that love is based on conditions, a lot of people won't get their heart broke and get their feelings hurt. Once you understand that love is based on what you have, you can even say what you have, not necessarily just money or material possessions. You can even say your looks, your physical appearance. Love is based on what you have. That's what love is based on. It's all about how you make people feel. So if you don't have nothing that's valuable, your own family will hate your behind. And that's why I think it's very important for people to understand that love is based on conditions, it's based on circumstances. Um, we all used to believe that love was unconditional, no matter what, that, your family or people in general will love and care for you. We all used to believe that, but that's not true. If you don't have nothing that's valuable to people, they're going to hate you. They're not going to love you. That's what I had to understand. And once you understand that love is based on conditions, once you understand that there's no such thing as unconditional love, it'll make you feel more confident and secure within yourself. When you know that people only love you based on superficial things, people only love you based on circumstances. If you get out of if a woman see you hop out of a SLR McLaren, you got on some Tom Ford Oxfords, you got a Rolex Sky Dweller watch on your wrist, you got some Creed Aventus cologne on, you got on a suit from Brioni, a woman will love you in that moment because she see that she can use your behind. Even if she think you an ugly man, she see that she can use you. You just hopped out of a nice whip. You got on a Brioni suit. You got on a Rolex Sky Dweller. You got on some Tom Ford dress shoes. She see dollar signs. This is what people need to be taught. Love is based on conditions. It's all about how you make people feel in that present moment. And if people don't see anything of substantial value within you as a person, they're going to hate you. They're not going to love you. And that goes for family too. This is one of the main reasons to why I say watch people. Because you got some people, once they see that, once they see that you're in a good space, or once they see that you've elevated to a certain level, once they see that you're starting to win, you're starting to succeed, things are starting to fall in place for you, then they will want to come around you and celebrate with you. But be careful of those people because that is fake. It is fake. The love that you're receiving is all conditional. They only there for the moment. If you was going through a crisis, if you was in a bad position, them people wouldn't deal with you. So I think it's very important for people to understand that love is based on conditions. There is no such thing as unconditional love. Somebody loving you in spite of it all. If you a person that's not all that attractive, you don't have nothing, do you think anybody's gonna love you? Let's say if you homeless on the street, right? Sleeping up under a bridge. People think you're ugly. Uh, you don't have nothing financially. You're broke, sleeping up under a bridge. Do you think people are gonna love you? Do you think people are gonna want to be around you in a state like that? No, they're not. Now, let's say if you were homeless, sleeping up under a bridge, and you were a very attractive person, then people wouldn't mind being around your behind. More than likely, you'll have some good opportunities that come your way if you were a very attractive homeless person. So, you know, and you would have people treating you a certain way. So, this is something that people just need to marinate on and think about. Um, Love is based on circumstance. There is no such thing as unconditional love. Because I'm sure we all used to believe that love was unconditional, that somebody will love you in spite of it all, and And that's not true. We've been lied to. I used to believe that love was unconditional, that someone will love you no matter what, but that's not true. And once you learn to understand that love is based on circumstance, love is based on how a person feels in that present moment. Once you understand that love is based on circumstances, it'll make it easier for you to go through life and you won't get your feelings hurt. But that's been the sermon for today. You guys have a good Sunday.